Let me write this down. Just talks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, we got almost 30 people on trial. Morning, morning, morning. Let's make some money today. Let's see what Market Watch has to say. Scientists expect an acceleration of coronavirus cases as states reopen. That was 8 minutes ago. I think these are going to be my levels, by the way, for Beyond, but I'm waiting to see if she comes back down and retest. I really do like Beyond. If I get any kind of good dip on Beyond, I really do want to swing some calls. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Good morning, everybody. What's some stocks you guys are looking at today? Drop a ticker and a reason why. All right, let's see. I mean, we could even say 128. Either way, I want it above this bigger movement. That is pre-market low. Let's back that up. Tesla broke below 800 pre-market. It's going to be a nice one. Let's see where these lines line up at. Alright, I really like the break above. That's a good one. The break below, it's going to maybe need to be adjusted. I like the 127 to 128 range. When I say range here, I'm not even going to type it this time. I want people to start picking up on it. But when I type this range, 127 would be your passive, your aggressive entry. I mean, all right, hold up. Reset. 128, this first one, would be your aggressive entry. 127, that bottom one, that would be your more passive entry. When you do more aggressive entries, you should scale in, is how I say it. You should enter part of your position here, and then enter the rest of your position here when you get it, because both of those are both strong confirmations, and it's just $1 range. And it's actually less than $1 range. I just made it $1 range, make it easier. BAC is tanking, good spot for swinging calls if you already are not. My protections are paying off this morning. Yeah, I definitely was going to be looking at BAC this morning. BAC, Square, AMD, Nvidia, Boeing. Beyond was just the first one I really wanted to look at. Good look, CJ. Amazon is in talks to obtain AMC. They are in motion pre-market. CLF smashed earnings. AMD smacking its head against the roof over and over. That's facts. Hey, good little potential plays, guys. Amazing answers. Yeah, that was awesome. Alright, let's go check out BAC. Oh, wait, let me do the stars. Since it starts with a B. Yeah, you ain't kidding, that thing's dying. Damn, that's wild. Long calls are going to look good again soon on this soon. I do like this gap range right here. It's right on top of it from the 30-minute. It's also a really good known support in extended hours. So it's small. Let's draw that small range. If it falls into there, I expect it to go down to here. If I see it hit here and catch support, I'll probably enter long calls. Now, let's draw that gap. That's from here. So it's got a good sized range above it, which also happens to be the Friday's after hours high. Not falling for any more Amazon rumors, so I have my own VTIQ. Alright, so BAC, let's go to the 5-minute. I really do like the lines that I found, though. Because it does seem to be... we'll see. It's going to need to break a lot of little marks here to go back up. To reverse trend, at least for small terms, going to need to go back above that 2320s. Then back above this line, just to reverse trend more so. It's going to probably consolidate a lot in here if it goes up today. Unless everything's just super, super bullish, then definitely just play calls. That's why you got to watch your SPY and your VIX. You really don't know, you don't know to play calls unless you're watching that. And so you got to watch that. I even posted a free note for everyone on my Instagram that had a bunch of details on it. ADD, VIX, your SPY. Should help you out. That's the bigger picture. Alright, so here on BAC, let's get it going. Move this over here. I'll show it after. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you guys can. Really helps out. Let's do... Actually, I'll just type what I just said. Break below. Let's choose an aggressive level as well as a level with price history for a good break above. If I have price at 23.14, it's pretty much in the 23.10s. It's pretty much got to be that 23.36. And even then, that's not even the greatest entry, but that's where I would choose. Just because it has a lot of price history as well as the pre-market history. There's a lot of resiliency in that line. So I'm going to say 23.36. Or we could just say 23.40. Even that up. And then I will say level above is 23.60s. All right, I like that one. We'll do AMD, NVIDIA. Here, I'll type some out. AMD, NVIDIA, BA. We gotta look at Tesla for sure. I'll maybe give Amazon a look. I'll put a parenthesis on that one. Square. Put parentheses around VTIQ. You can go back around and look at that one too. Alright. So AMD. Kind of looking a lot like Bank of America. I'm going to guess SPY is looking like this. Yes. I like this spot for a lot of reasons. It was hit once. Resistance. Broken. Here we are again as support. So far. Momentum seems to be lightening up a little. ATR's picking up. Alright, so on AMD. Man, all these levels are lining up really well with the Friday. I think I'm going to say 52.40 just because price is already so extended low. We're in a really good spot as a bounce pad too. I really do think we could bounce really hard from a lot of these levels. Below 52.40. I'm going to note at the top a lot of S and P 500 is watch, SPY, VIX, ADD. Good morning, Jack. For stronger confirmation. Alright, let's go to NVIDIA. Let's go to the twin. Alright, so we got that gap range right here. Seems to be catching there. I'll make sure to note that. Gap range between 307 to 309 on 30-minute. Oh, nope, that's 15-minute. 15-minute time frame. Above. You want to find a good resistance support area. See, like right here. Actually, where I put my line. I was holding a support here while current price is like a resistance. This is like that's a good example of where I'd want to do that. I'm not going to do that one there, but that was a good example. Probably raise it up here, honestly. I don't really like the fact that it drops so easily. NVIDIA will run if it wants to run, so I'm going to choose a level I know that will be great So 312.50 is looking good. Below. Now see, here's another example of that range I'm talking about. See, I can say below 309 or 308.80 for an aggressive entry, and then below 307 for a passive entry. So I'm just going to say between 307 308.80. Awesome. Let's go to BA. Oh wait, I'll show what we have so far. Then I'll knock out the rest of the list and post it about 14 minutes. This is what we got so far. BA. Hi, Bueller. Do you keep a log of your past trades? If so, do you make it public? Thanks. I do keep a log, and you can also pull a PDF, or not a PDF. You can scrape the information from TD if you have TD Ameritrade. You can pull your trades onto an Excel sheet from there if you want. Do I make mine public? No. That's not what I'm promoting. I don't even promote going to get rich. I promote learning, growing value for yourself. That's what this channel's about. Now let's go to BA. I think I left the notes up there long enough. We didn't have a whole lot yet. Price level. I do like the pre-market low. It lines up at the bottom of that gap range from over here. It's not a huge gap range, but sure is nice. Let's extend that to the left to make sure. Yeah, we got a bunch of really good spots around that level. So that pre-market low is really strong. I like the BA break above there. And we'll go right there just because I do like that small gap. It's overextended a little low. We'll just say 132. Get that psychological whole number. I'll move this back over here, and then I'll show it again at the end. BA, we're going to say above 132 and below, which is awesome. Oh, it's kind of funny. It lines up with the beyond above, too. They're both above 132. Never would have thought those would be the same price. 129. $129. Let's just say 129.40. But yeah, guys, if you're getting into this for the money, just quit now. That's not what this is about. Go ahead and quit trading now. Why would you say that? Bueller, trading's about money. But if your intention, your only intention, your main intention when you get into this is for the money, you're going to lose money. You're going to lose a lot of money. And then you'll most likely quit because you don't have the mind power to stay in it. And that's why like 5 to 10% of traders even stay around that long. I kind of like the break below in a lot of time frames, but this is Tesla. If we get a tight pre-market, it should pop. But as you can see here from the last few days, we did call out this fat movement because it's been squeezing for far too long. I mean, look at this. From 767 to 791. That's not that big of a range for Tesla at all. For it to stay and abide by that range for that long is impressive. It's catching support on that range. I'm bullish Tesla for that exact reason. I guess that's a good intention, Rigo. That's a good way of thinking about it. It is fun. You'll hear me say that a lot. I enjoy charting. I think charting's probably my favorite part of it. Trading is a lot of fun too, because the whole psychological battle, that shit's fun to me. I just love psychology. Very tight range being used as support on 30-minute between 766.65 to 791. Above, what do we want it above, boys? I kind of want it above 800 no matter what, but it's practically already there again. So let's see what's right here. I do like that spot. 804. Let's just round that up to 805. Top of the gap range is like 811, or bottom of gap range. The top of the gap range is like 818.50. Above. So we're gonna say above 805. Target 1 would be 811. Target 2 would be 818.50. I will even type Y. Bottom of extended hours gap. Top of extended hours gap. And I'm even going to give it a third target because this is Tesla and she doesn't care. Kind of like that. And actually, I'm just going to go with 826 because that is the Friday high. Oh no, my bad. That's extended hours Friday high. And then we're going to say below 790. Target 1 would be that 7. I probably just should say the 767 range, but let's choose it in the middle. 777. Target 2 would be that 767. We'll just say 766.65 to line it up with the range we typed up there. Target 3. I won't type a target 3 for that one. But at least I gave reasons why I chose those as my... I choose this as my, from the strat, the extended hour stuff. I prefer to learn from people who have already found consistent success trading in the market. Sometimes looking at their past trades is a good way to measure that, in my opinion. I guess that's not a bad opinion. You should definitely go check out my watch list review videos. If this is your first thing seeing on my channel, that would be a little overwhelming. You should check out the watch list reviews and other videos I got. 46. The results were on my Insta. I don't really post them anymore like that. We kind of switched it over to this. I completely agree, though. It's important to have a passion for trading the market rather than having a passion making money from the market. See, that's exactly what I'm trying to push. I don't want people getting into this thinking like, yo, I'm going to get rich. Like, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Don't get me wrong. I'm more power to you. But, yeah, I definitely think having a passion helps succeed. Oh, 46 people in here. I have my list covering the number. I haven't even been looking. I think last week we peaked at like 50, 51. So that was awesome. Very blessed to even have 10 people watching me, let alone almost 50. This is what we got on the list so far. I'm gonna do Square next, and then I was gonna look at that VTIQ because I saw a couple people talking about it. And then I'll probably run through a couple more quick ones, just off of pre-market strategy. And then I'll post this list in both chats, and then we'll get this day going. Do you do this every day on here? I do this almost every day on here. Almost every weekday. Some Wednesdays you won't see me stream or anything like that. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, almost 100% sure I will be streaming every day. I've been doing this for a little while now. Not super long. I have passion just working on discipline now. Hell yeah. Yeah, discipline's probably the longest one that you'll work on for a long time. You'll probably work on that repeatedly, day in, day out. Just like the market, we have to be forever adjusting. Because the market's forever changing. Alright, I think I'm going to move this list back, and I'm going to go through a couple more, because I just realized it's 8:11. Square. Pause due to market-wide circuit. Oh, never mind, that was that other date. I didn't see the date there. I was like, that just happened? Nah. Okay. They're finance related. I don't know what this stock is 100%, but I definitely know that the options chain's probably screwed up on it. I don't recommend trading the options on this. I promise it's not an amazing options chain, but if you do want some levels, I do recommend off the break of the high, because that is pretty much the high. As you see here. Yeah. So I definitely say the break of the high, and then the break of the pre-market low, which that's a little skewed. I threw that off the wrong level. Pre-market low or a resilient pre-market level. So you have the high of your Friday, and then you have a support and resistance here that was used as both here in the pre-market. Alright, let's go check out my... Alright, so let's go check out Facebook. I kind of like that pre-market low, actually. We'll just say 210 when we mark that level. For the above, I'm probably going to raise it a little bit. I like that 211.60. Above 211.60. Below 210. Facebook. I mean, Microsoft. Let's back that up again. I gotta see that one more time. Okay, so it's at a pretty nice range. Let's do the 182.73. 182. I want to say 182. Price is at 183.18. Alright, yeah, that'll be our break below. 182. It's a little higher than 182, but I like to say whole numbers because the psychological whole number does matter. I promise you. And I like that level. Got a nice little gap up there too. 184. Easy. 182. I don't really care if you I don't really care if you care about my profits or not. I'm still under 5-year trader. I've yet to once say I'm a professional trader. I do this for fun. This is passion. I show everything I do in chat though. If you want to join chat or in voice chat every single day. The whole weekend I was answering premium members' homeworks for their self-analysis quizzes. I mean, I haven't stopped talking trading in like months. I will be much more inclined to dive deep into your videos knowing. That's something I just want to say I don't care to. I don't care if you're inclined. How did you even get in here? Oh, I'm in private. I totally forgot. I was like, how the hell? Thank you. Nerdy bicep. Alright. I'm going to go to Roku, and then I think I'm going to do Netflix, and then I'm going to post these. Even though I should have posted this already. That 123.25. Oops. Below. 123.25. Above. Ooh, that lined up really well. All I saw was this at first and looked over to the left and bam. I like that. Support. Break. Damn, AMC up like 30% because of potential Amazon. Yeah, somebody said that in the beginning of the stream too. It was Cliff Brand. Cliff Brand said that. Yeah, if you guys have any tickers or any reasons why you're looking at that ticker, you can go ahead and drop that in here too. You can go look at those fun charts. That's some pretty cool Amazon news though. All the tickers in the beginning and the live chat messages, by the way, are all really, really gold. I really like those plays. We were reading through those. The BAC one especially. CLF, it's Cliff, Cleveland Cliff or something like that. My chat really likes that one. Live it up like it's the weekend. 126.50. And then I said Netflix, and I'm going to post this. And then I'll leave the notes up on the chart, or on the screen for you guys. And then I'm going to go to voice chat at market open. Netflix. Above. I don't know why I always showed you break below first. I probably did it on every single ticker on here. We'll do pre-market high. And I'll say this low. I do think Netflix is super bullish though. 40.36, 40. Pre-market high. Below. 431.30. Alright, so I'm going to leave this up on the screen. I'm going to post this in chats. They're already in live chat without me. Paste. Should probably put my message under it like I do every time. Copy. Oh, I was like, who typed in my channel? It's Harry. It's funny. Always show Harry love. See what kind of messages I missed. Love your enemies. I wouldn't consider that person an enemy. Consider them short-sighted. I do hear your advice, though. Quantbot. All this is premium, by the way, what I'm about to show. I just wanted to show y'all. This is kind of cool. Quant News gives you a ticker. Some interesting preview about it. Sweeps. Special sweeps. Dark pool prints. Quant alerts, which this is mainly for common stock traders. Some actual alerts, or commands you can type. Homework submission. This is something new that I've been getting into, but I really like it so far. A lot of people have been growing from it. I've only released one, or I did release 2 other ones, but it was before I made this perfect channel for it. Definitely don't mean any disrespect. Just trying to ask the right questions for myself. Thanks for the content. It's no problem, bro. I ain't tripping about it. Just Discord no spy today. I guess I'll do some spy levels for anyone who's in here. I just didn't want to post spy at the open today either. I'll maybe post a chart on it in a minute here or so. But I did show this in the beginning. I do like that it did this. And it's on at 30 minutes. It's a little bigger of a... But yeah, Music Life, I'm more of a charting guy. I mean, you're not going to see me post like shit ton of gains. Give me some time. I'm still a young buck. There ain't nothing special about me yet. I'm humble enough to know I got a long way to go. And in this market, you're never done learning. The second you think you know it all is the second you lose it all. If you want some short-term aggressive scalp levels, it needs to break that to reverse trend a little bit. Short-term wise, at least. This is just the 5-minute. But it's definitely got a long ways to go if it wants to retake any of this. I mean, that's pretty far. And if on the strategy, it's pre-market high. So here, if I'm working just strategy lines, I'm going to leave that one there. Yesterday's low, yesterday's high, which is pretty much yesterday's close. That would be a really good midterm level if it got to regain some ground there. And pre-market low, pre-market high. So that'd be all the lines you'd mark. Oh, and then the open. That day's open was here. But you don't have to mark that since it's so tight. Shop, this is actually, the pre-market's actually looking really good. I like this one a whole lot more. It's a lot tighter. A tighter pre-market's always better. Because then you get the, you see like this small range here? How it has its small range? And then it popped on top as soon as it caught support. It looks like it just went straight up, but it had to have caught support here in this range with these wicks, just like it did before it did that. No, you shouldn't just go off the wicks, but one, I'm on the 5 minute. Two, those are very long wicks, so that's strong. You want to see the same thing too with bodies. Like if you see the body sitting on that line, that's an amazing confirmation. I must have looked back at... Oh, somebody asked me for shop the other day, and I sent them this range. I said I really like this range. No worries, I'm in the same boat. So far, I've found success trading the market over the last 3 years. My only trouble is that I'm not consistent. Yeah, I think that's honestly a lot. I think a lot of good traders can get a good hold of trading. I really do believe that. The consistency is seriously the hardest part once you get past that, you know, first few barriers of learning this, getting used to it, and executing. I think that's all one stage, and then the second stage before you truly can say, you know, and I never think anyone can say, you know, I'm done. I'm professional. I'm done. You know, I'm good. I don't have to learn anymore. I don't have to make any more money to prove anyone anything. Like, you're not even really racing other people either. You know, it's you versus you in this market. The market changes, my strategy changes, my trades go bad, repeat. Yeah. I mean, that's what this market's crazy. I think you'll really like my pre-market strat. Do you day trade at all? Because I really do think you would love this strat. This is something you could trade in any market. I can't, you know, no damn, I can't trade every single trade that I post on my list, but I can go through the results of my list with very harsh settings, and it's still a high probability setup strategy. Pre-market low, pre-market high, yesterday close, yesterday open, yesterday high, and then yesterday low. Those 6 lines. Or I don't even know how many. Yeah, I think 6 is how many I just named. And there's even an indicator in both the chats that I'm in that have all that set, and then they readjust and all that good stuff. But that's pretty much what my main strategy is for day trading, is that. And I really like to push that because I think it's a good strategy people can base their system off of and really grow in their own direction. Because you don't have to use, you know, you could use whatever indicators you want. I mainly just use the bare bone chart to trade. I used to use hundreds of indicators. I used to use Ichimoku Cloud, Fibonacci. I've gone through a lot of momentum indicators. I've gone through a lot of average indicators. It's just, you know, feeling around. And I think it does take 2 to 5 years to figure out, you know, what are you comfortable with and what do you not like, you know. Get your footing right. Swing trading is something I need to be working on more. I mainly do speculation swing trading, and I think that's what screws my day trading. I'd definitely be a lot more profitable. It's proven that I'd be a lot more profitable if I swing traded less, so I need to work on my swing trading. And that's an honest opinion. I mean, you heard me straight up say it. I'm pretty ass at swing trading. I have some really, really good ones that I have because I've bought in a lot of time on. Like my McDonald's swings, a lot of people in chat know me for. I really like McDonald's swings. Sorry, my bad. I should have been talking about shop. That was just what hit my mind, though, so I thought it'd hit. I'm about to get that bell ringing through my ear in a minute. As you see, I use a lot of extended hours information. Not a lot of... I mean, there probably are a crap ton of other people I just don't know of, but I don't see a lot of people speak of pre-market movement. I kind of like these levels, just from the few time frames I skimmed down real quick. There she is. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go join my voice chat. Oh, my bad, Fabian. Hold up. I'll do Disney real quick. Whoops. The pre-market low, pre-market high. I wouldn't use this one though. Price was already kind of close to it, so I'd check out yesterday's humps. You got a good low here, you got a good low here. I'd use that range as your feel, because it also kind of had some squeeze here after a bigger move up in this other extended hours. So I think I'd use that range for a good break below on Disney. Break above. It does need to break that small little double top that used to be a support, turn resistance. So that's a very resilient and strong confirmation line. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys either in the watch list review or tomorrow's live stream. Make sure to hit me up on Discord, Instagram, or wherever. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate everyone being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.